Okay, it's time to see how simple this HELOC process really is. We're going to walk through as if we don't believe in credit cards. Credit cards can add some adrenaline to the HELOC system, but to be conservative, let's work without them right now. All right, remember, you've got $50 in your checking account. Your $208,000 HELOC is up and running. And remember, I pointed out earlier that with the mortgage, after paying in an extra $5,000, that you still couldn't touch any of that money, like in case your fridge died or a car repair. Well, now the HELOC, let's see what happens if bad luck hits and you have to go out and buy a $1,000 refrigerator. Pick the fridge, ring it up at the appliance store, swipe your debit card, the one that has $50 in the account, and guess what? The transaction is going to approve. How did your $50 checking account cover the $1,000 refrigerator purchase? It's because the HELOC is overdraft protection and gave $950 of its $8,000 buffer through to the checking account to complete the refrigerator transaction. Now remember, we've already said once that we're not looking for random things to spend the $8,000 on, okay? I think a refrigerator is necessary. Yes, you could have found a $200 refrigerator on Craigslist, but that's not the point. So the fridge just made your HELOC go up in balance. You've now increased the amount owed by that $950. You just closed on the HELOC, and there will not be a payment, which is going to be interest only, by the way, and I'll get to that in just a minute. You're not going to have a payment for another 30 days. So here comes the basic flow. Whenever you get money, push it into the HELOC. We'll keep the moving parts minimal right now at first, just dealing with income and the HELOC payments. No other household expenses until you understand the basic flow. Once you understand that flow, incorporating your other regular expenses will make perfect sense. So here we go. All right. So today you get your biweekly paycheck. Let's say it's $1,500. You go online, you move the $1,500 from the checking account into the HELOC. Your line availability increases, the owed balance decreases. We want the green to get bigger and the red to get smaller. A week later, your spouse, they get paid. Let's say it's $1,500 as well. That hits the checking account. You move that $1,500 to the HELOC. Balance owed goes down. Availability goes up. Another week goes by. Now you're getting paid again, $1,500. Move it to the HELOC. Green gets bigger. Red gets smaller. Another paycheck, $1,500 from the checking to the HELOC. Availability goes up. Amount owed goes down. Now we are at week 4. It's time to make an interest payment to the HELOC. That interest payment, for simplicity, is going to be based on your current balance. Technically, it is the average daily balance throughout the month. That's going to be tough to try to show in a video, but let's just use the balance here of $194,950. Multiply that by an interest rate, let's say 6%. Then divide that number by 12 months, and there is your interest-only payment. That amount is added to the owed balance. Now here comes week number 5, another $1,500 paycheck. Availability goes up. Owed balance goes down. Another $1,500, week 6. Green gets bigger. Red gets smaller. Week number 7, same thing. Week number 8, same thing. You see how simple this is? All right, now 8 weeks in, let's round and say that your HELOC balance is $189,500. In about 2 months, you've paid down over $10,000. You have about $18,000 of touchable, usable equity in your home. your buffer has grown from $8,000 to about $18,000.